All right. So, in this video, what we're going to be doing is showing you how to maintenance a website page. So, for example, if you wanted to change something within within one of your pages, we're going to show you how to do that. So, first off, what we're going to do here is go down here and click on pages. And notice that if you hover over this, and if you hover over all of these, they come up with different things. But if you hover over pages, you can say all pages or add new. Okay. Just click on pages here. And these are all the pages we've made in this example website. Okay, in our test website. So what you want to do here, what you could do if you wanted to edit this page right here, this home page, you could just come in here and click on edit, hover over home page, and click on edit. But what we're going to be doing here is showing you how to make a new page so that you can kind of play with this. That way your site's already set up. So that way you're not messing with your home page and making mistakes and all that or whatever. That way you're getting used to it before you make edits with your home page. So what we're going to be doing here is showing you how to create a new one and how to play with that and edit that before you edit any other page. Okay, and we recommend doing that because before you're going to want to get comfortable with this before you start editing pages that are already set up. Okay, so what we're going to do here is just scroll up here, just head up here to the top and click add new. And right up here where it says add title, let's just put in test page or whatever you want to call that. And underneath that, let's just click backend builder. Right underneath this button. I don't like to use the live one, but you can play with that. Just I never use this. You could, but I never do. So let's click backend builder. And before I use that, let's just get comfortable with this. This default one. All right, so what you're going to want to do here is add a container. And what that's going to do is give you the option for all these different containers. So if you want a 3-column website or a 2-column or a 1-column, for example. So let's just show you how this works. Let's start with this 1-column website. Let's just click on this. Matter of fact, let's delete that. Let's back up. We're going to click on add container and we're going to add a blank column. Okay, and within this column it says to add elements you must first add a column. Within this you're going to want to add a column. And again, remember when we clicked on container, it gives you the option to add columns with it, but I'm just showing you how this works. Now in this case, I'm just going to hit column and add, and add 1. See what I did there? Column and clicked on this 1. And as you can see, now it says add element. This column went inside this container. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you set up a container, and then when you hit columns, you can add 2s, 3s, 4s, whatever you want to do, set up different columns. Okay, in this case we hit the 1. So what you want to do now is, now we have that inside our container, is add an element. And now you have all these different things. And this is a good thing. I know this seems kind of confusing, but the reason we're choosing this and WordPress is because it gives you so many options. Okay, this is a lot easier than writing code as well. People, all these web designers, they write code and stuff, and these are programs that make this whole web design thing a whole lot easier. So basically, when you select your element, what happens here is you have all these different options that you can do. You can add forms, buttons, Google Maps, Facebook pages, galleries, all sorts of different stuff here. And this is also why I'm saying to create a new page, because you can tinker with all this and kind of play with all this without messing with your home page, in case you have visitors that are going, oh, what's wrong with the home page. So play with this and then set up, and then you can go in and tinker the rest of your pages if you like. So what we're going to be doing here is going to text block. This is what I probably use most out of all the web design. And the reason why is, let's click on it, I'm going to show you, is because it gives you the basic text editor. All this different stuff you can do: bold, italicize, underline. It's how you'll change your colors, put a background, numbers, all sorts of different stuff up here. Different fonts. This is why I use this the most, and also because you can add images. Okay, so for example, if you were to go back here, you can even add an image just like this and upload your image this way. But I always use the text editor. I scroll down here and click on text block, because you can also add an image this way as well. And it's easier to control the size and stuff. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to put an introduction. So let's just go ahead and is too big. Let's go up here, and what I've done here is we're going to pick a font. I like to use this New Roman, Times New Roman, a lot, and we're just going to put in, this is our example page. And if you want to change this, you can just highlight it. Go ahead and go up here, change the size of it, make it bold if you'd like, italicized, underline, change the color. Okay. And do things here. So go ahead and play with this. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just want to give you a basic understanding. So it's going to be how you can change your text up here. And that's what you can do. So let's go ahead and hit save. And what we want to do is we can either scroll up to the top here and click publish, or scroll down to the bottom here and click it, and it'll be the same thing. So let's click publish. And now that it's saved, you can go up here and click where it says page published and click on view page. And now, sorry, I probably did that too quick. You can just right click on this, or just click view page. Or you can right click this permalink to view it anytime you want. And here it is. That's all we have on our page. Still looks okay though. So what we want to do now is maybe add a couple of pictures. So let's go down here to container again. Better yet, let's go to container. And let's go up here and click on this one, 1/3 by 1/3 by 1/3. We're going to add 3 different pictures. Just click on this. And you can see what we did there. The first time we went and added a blank one, and then we went back in and clicked element, and then added a column, a container. Okay, now we're showing you how to do 3 of them. Okay, and just play with this. It'll come to you quick too. This is probably making a sense to a lot of people, but if it's confusing, don't worry. Just keep going along with the video and keep playing with it. You can make your page while you're watching this as well, or play with it after both. But you'll get familiar pretty quick. Okay, so we've clicked add container. We clicked the 3 containers. Now what we want to do is add an element within the container. And we want to scroll down here. Now, and again, even though we're adding images, you can click this and add an image. But again, I like to go down here and use text block. So what you want to do is click in your text block, center this. Now what you want to do is click add media. We have all this different media. If you want, you can click upload files here and add one from your computer. Or you can just pick one that we've already uploaded. That's what we're going to do just for an example. So let's see what we got here to choose from. Okay. This won't be a perfect example, but you're going to understand how this works. So I don't want to upload and take more images and take more time on this. So I'm just going to show you how this works. Let's start with this one. Okay, let's click on this little superhero guy here. The dreamer. He wants to be Superman. Let's click on it and add it to our website. Now, if you want to change the size of this, all you got to do here is click on this, your left mouse, and see how these little boxes on the corners come up. Just drag it out and click it on whatever size you want it. Okay, in this case, we want this size in the middle, so, but if you wanted, you can move it left, you can move it right up here on the top. We want it in the middle. And another thing that you can do also is when you click on this, notice how this little box comes up. What we want to do here is click edit. And this is going to let you do some different things. Again, you can align it. We want it in the center. You can click different sizes. Thumbnail, medium. And these are sizes that are common with websites. Or you can just click on custom size at the bottom. And what we could do here is for our width, just go ahead and change it to like, I don't know, 300, I guess. And that's going to change the height as well. It's going to make it proportionate. So just go down here and change it to what size you want. Now also, if you want to link this picture to something, you can go in here, link it to a page, or just go ahead and click custom URL. And you can link this picture to any website that you want, or any page on your website that you want as well. Product, anything. Okay, we're going to click none for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit update. You'll notice that changed the size of this picture, so it's going to look really nice inside of that box. So let me, 300. Okay, so let's go ahead and click save and move on to our next box. Now we have a picture in this box. Let's go ahead and add another element. Just click on this, scroll down, click on text block, center that. We're going to add another media. This time, let's see what we want to do here. Let's just add this one. This blue pill, red pill thing. Okay, and again, we can click on this. already centered. Click edit. Just go ahead and customize it, and yeah, it's already 300, so we're good there. Let's update that. Now another thing that we could do here, and this is another reason I like to use text, is let's click on the left of this. See to the left right here? Let's click on this. Hit enter on your keyboard. And then we're going to click to the top of it and center it. Now what we can do here is let's just put in a text above this. Just say awaken to your dream. And you can edit the text here. Put a text above this to promote whatever picture it is that you're promoting. So let's just make it a little bit bigger. 20. Yeah, why not? Now let's do it 24. We're going to change that to New Times. Change the color, I suppose. Okay, and we'll click save. Okay, and we may as well do it with this other one too on the left. So we'll just come into this box and click this little fountain pen, which is edit. Okay, we'll click to the left, enter, and move this down. Change that up a bit. I think we're at 24. Yeah, probably. Okay. Save that. I want to make sure these are the same colors. So. Yeah, let's. Okay, and we're just going to add one more. Go down to text block. Sorry if I'm going fast. Let's back up. Again, hit in the box element. Scroll down all the way to text. Click in here, center it. Click add media. Just go ahead and click this one, I guess. Oh, it's a little wider. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so let's move that down again. Just put let freedom ring, I guess. Okay, highlight that. Again, 28. It's 24 actually. Change our text color. I think that's supposed to be one bigger, I think. Okay, and we'll save that. Now, we put 3 images in here with text. So let's go ahead and update this. Go ahead and scroll to your bottom and click update in the bottom right. Okay, and let's reload this now and see what this looks like now. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now we have our 3 images. It's your childhood dream. Yeah, that was too big. Still looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go in really quick. I think this needs to look a little bigger. This right here. So I'm gonna just make it a little bit bigger. Change that, and then let's make this one same size as the other. Okay. So now we have this, and this is our example page. Oh, hold on, this one didn't shrink. 4. Save. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now we have this. This is our example page. What is your childhood dream? Awaken your dream. Let freedom ring. This is looking a lot better now. Okay, and now you're getting a good idea of how to not only add text to your website, but to add images as well. Okay. The next thing that I want to show you how to do it, we're going to end this video in a minute here. We don't want to make these too long. But what we want to do, the next thing we're going to want to show you is how to put a little button underneath here to click on. So people can click on your button and go to a different page. So let's go in here really quick and scroll down past this is our example page, and down here to our boxes. And what we're going to want to do is add an element. Okay. And we're going to click on that. And the first thing that we want to do is, let me show you. Actually, let's just go ahead and click on button. First thing we want to do is click on button right here at the top. Let's click on this. Wherever you want to link it to, you're going to put in your page. So I'm going to put in, let's say, mine right here, the nonprofit I'm working on. So put whatever link to whatever your website is. So for example, what I just did is I just put in Humanity is Awake, the one that I'm using. And I highlighted this. Okay, and that's the link that it's going to click to. Right, and I pasted it in here. So whatever website, you could use any page on your website, any website anywhere, a link to a product, anything, and put it in here. And that's going to link to whatever this button is. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, under here it says button text. Let's just put click here to live your dream. Just for example. Actually, click here to okay. If you want to scroll down, button target, this means it's going to change the page you're on. And if you click this, when they click the button, it'll open a new page in a new window. I always like to click blank so I can come back. All right, go down. You can center. You want to center your button always to the center, most likely. Okay, and that's pretty much that. Then you want to go up here to design. Button style, you want to hit custom. You pick the colors. I'm not going to get too into this because, again, I don't want to waste too much time in here. This is for you guys to tinker with. Hover color, make that a little wider, I guess. So this is just controlling the cover, the color of your button. Start color, this is the top color. That'll be the bottom color, so you can make them fluctuate. Gradients, hover, that means when you hover your mouse over it, that's the color it'll be at the top and the bottom right here. Okay, so we'll keep scrolling down. Text button, text color, white is fine. You can change the text. You want to hit 3D here where it says button type. Go over here and hit 3D. And then, again, go pick your color. Border. Radius. Yeah, let's just do 20 px. Always when you pick it again, play with this. We don't want to put a border on it, but let's do the radius because this is what's going to make your button round. Okay, up until now, this button is going to be flat. It's going to be a square button. But if you put in this 20 and make sure to put in this PX, that'll change the roundness of it. Okay, so the higher you go in pixels, if this goes to 30 or 40, it's going to get more round and more oval. Border color, we're not putting a border here. So we don't need to put a border color in or a hover. Size, let's do large. We're not going to worry about the font. You guys can play with that. Button span, what that'll do is span the button to the end of this. You can do that, may as well. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so if it wasn't spanned, it would be like from here to here. But if we span it, it'll go all the way from the end to all the way in the other to your column. Okay, it's something you guys can play with. Margin, let's not worry about that. And we'll just go ahead and click save. See, now this is what your button's kind of going to look like. See how it kind of curved at the end here? Around the end of this, it curved. So let's just hit update really quick. Let's reload it. And there you go. Now you have a button. Click here to find out your childhood dream on the bottom of this picture. And if you click on it, it opens a new page up here and takes you to the website. Okay. Whatever page you want to put in there, whether it's, again, a product or another page on your site or whatever. So now we have an active button. And if you want to change what these click to, just go down here and you can click on this little fountain pen thing and put in whatever link you want right here. And then just go into design and design your button color. Okay. So what we're going to do here, another thing I wanted to show you, and we showed you this in the training, but again, this is just to kind of tinker with your site, kind of update it a little bit, and tinker with it. So what you can do is hover over these boxes and see right here where it says clone element, this second one in the middle. Just click that, and that's going to clone whatever you did. So now you see how you have two buttons. You can just drag one of these. Just hover your mouse on the outside, drag one, and put it right here underneath this, your second picture. Now you can go in and click edit. Okay, and you can put in a different link if you want, or whatever you want to do here. Or we'll put in one of my other sites. Okay, you can put a different link in here if it's a different product, whatever you want to do there. And change your text to what was the other one that we did here? Awaken to your dream. About any dream desire. So if you want, you can go in here and change the colors. We're not going to change these colors. Again, that's something for you to play with in this series, because in this training, because again, for time. So just cancel that. But you can change the colors. Let's replicate it again. And again, drag this button over here to the third image and click edit. And just change that. And let's just... Let's just put some in here. Okay. And we'll hit update. What we'll do here is reload this. Now, see, now what you have here is 3 different pictures with 3 clickable buttons to them. Okay, so this is looking a little bit better. And this is giving you a very good idea of how to design your pages and modify your pages. Okay, so play with these pages and then go in and modify the ones if you'd like, the ones that have already been made. So what we want to do here, let's take a look at this. This is looking pretty good. Now the next thing that we want to do, and I'm going to show you this one last thing really quick because this pretty much sums it up for pages on how to edit your pages and the different colors of things and all that. So the last thing I want to do here is show you guys how to create a separator. And what that does is basically is if you needed space in between this image and this button, you could add space in between it. And let me show you how that works. Let's just go here and add one more container. Another container, I should say. Add this one here. And then for the element, when you click on element, just go ahead and scroll down here, come in here, and scroll all the way down to separator. And under style, click no style. And I'll show you how this works as well. Okay. Then you want to go over here to design. And under margin, click like 30 by 30. And what this will do is add in space. Let's click save. In between, see now there's a space in between these pictures here. These, and if you want to put something below it. So, let me show you really quick. Let's add another container. Just add the one really quick. And we're just going to add a picture here. I'll show you how this image button one works actually. Just click on image. Just to show you how it works. I know I like to use the other one, but let's general, automatic. Upload image. Up here, sorry. Up here to the right, we upload our image. Just put this planet in there. Now we have our image. And if you want to go down, or click on design, style, margin, size, and kind of design the image. Let's center it. Okay. Oh, max width. Let's just put, I don't know, 600 px. It's kind of why I like the, again, the text, you can just drag the image, but kind of just do this, show you how kind of these work. Okay, so now your image is in there, and there's a space right here between this image. So let's hit update to show you what I mean here. And then let's reload this. Oh wow, that hold on, let's make that a little bigger. Better yet, let's take this out and put it in text. I really don't like the image thing. Sorry about that. Let's go in here, center it, and we're going to add the same image, except I'm going to drag this out and make it a little bigger. Update that. So, okay, so what would happen here is if we didn't put in this separator right here, this would be right up underneath this. So let me show you how that works. So if you go in here and you edit this separator and go to design and hit maybe like 100 on both of that and save it, it's going to move this image down. See what it did? It just moved that image down. So it's adding space in between whatever it is that you're doing. But that looks funny. So that's too much space. And the reason I've showed you that is so you can edit it. So what we'll do is go back in here, go down, click on separator to edit it, and design. And instead of 100, let's just put it back the way it was, 30 by 30. I think it was 25 actually, but that's fine too. And that's how you can manage your space. Let's click save and update. Let's reload it. See, and it moved it back up. Does that make sense? So that's one way to control the space in between what you're doing, your images and all this stuff. Okay. So that's pretty much it on how to manage your pages. And if you want, what you could do, you know, better yet, don't even worry about that. I was gonna say come down here and show you how to do this, but just go ahead and do the training. If you want to learn how to do this, like for example, you can come in here and click on title bar. That would be your title bar. But don't worry about that. Actually, that's a little too in depth to come down here and do these settings. But make sure to create a new page and to play with this. Make something like this. Play with the text. Put some images in it and resize them, whatever you want to do until you're comfortable with setting up a page. Okay. One really quick, what we're going to do here before we end this video is I'm going to come in here and get rid of this image right here. I'm just going to delete that. That image is now gone. And what I want to do here is put in a YouTube video to show you how that works, just so you know how to do videos. So let's click an element. Okay, and again, play with these. You can add, look at all this stuff that you can add to your website. So play with these on your Instagram, all sorts of stuff. So play with these, you know, when with your new page and not an existing one. All right, so let's scroll down here. And what you can do is you can see here it says Vimeo and YouTube. Let's just click on YouTube. And let's click center. Okay, you can make your video any size. Let's just do 640 by 360. That's a very generic size. Autoplay. We don't want it to automatically start playing. So what you want to do here is let's open a new tab and go to YouTube. And in YouTube, let's click on one of these random videos. Sorry about that. It's a good video though. So let's click on one of these videos. And what you want to do is scroll down to the bottom here. Okay, and this is how it'll work if you upload your own video too. And click on share. And as you can see, it'll pull up this link. So just click copy. And it's going to copy that link. Let's exit out of this. Go back in and put that link in your little box right here. Okay, right click and paste it, or just click Control V on your keyboard. And that'll go right in there. And then just click save. Click update. And we're going to reload this to make sure it worked. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. So that's how you add a YouTube video to your website. Now, for example here, really quick, I guess, it's getting a little longer, not too bad. But for example here, if you wanted to add like 3 YouTube videos, so it'd be like in a box like this, like these are, you could just do the same thing with what we did with these images. That makes sense. So you would just go in here, click these, and okay, hit your YouTube down here, and then just put whatever link it is in there. So we'll hit save, and remember we duplicate these little boxes and put them in here. So now you have 3 YouTube videos. And if you just want this one, you could put that, or you could box 3 videos like this, or however it is you want to do it. I guess really quick, since we're kind of on this already. So we're already doing Phantom of the Opera. So for example, you just go over here, you click your share, copy, edit your YouTube, and just put that link right in there. Save it, go to your next video.
You know SEO.
And just paste those right in there. Okay. And we'll update that and reload it. And there you go. Now you got these different videos. See, and again, look at how close that is to the video. That's why you put a space here. So let me show you really quick. I'm kind of glad I did that now. Let's take this separator. See this separator? Let's clone this. Okay, so there's 2. And drag this separator right here beneath this YouTube video. And what that's going to do, it's going to separate these videos and put a little space in between there to look cleaner. See that? Put that space in there. So now that looks really nice. And this is kind of an example of how you want to design, how you can design your pages. This is an example. It's not kind of, it is. So that's how you design your pages. This is how you can put YouTube videos on your website. Okay, and this is how you could put images and design images. You could put buttons to click to whatever you want to click to and click people to. And that's kind of how you update your site. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and end this video now. And make sure to start a new page when you do this and play with this. Add some images on there. Add some buttons. Add some text. Add a couple of videos. Play around with it. And when you're comfortable, then go in to your other pages, like your home page, and then you can edit your home page or whatever other pages we made. So that way you won't have any problems. But click up here and add new. Set up your page, get familiar, and then go in and start. You can start editing your pages, and you'll be a lot better off that way. Okay, so that's it for this video. We appreciate you watching it, and go ahead and move on to the next one.